Iman, thank you so much for showing respect to the court of Texas. Thank you so much. I'm going to read you some rules of how this is going to go. Give me 1 second. If you do get 5K in your box, you're at 4 right now. But if you get 5K, you are going to be locked up, and your supporters will have to send me 5K to get you released. Okay?
Okay.
If you nothing. This is dead serious. This is some real shit right here. Because you are on the docket. Okay? If you do not answer any of my questions, you will be locked up. If you plead the fifth to any of the questions, you will be locked up. These questions come straight from your supporters that want clarification on certain things. Do I make myself clear?
Okay.
Okay, Chaz. Again, if you answer every question and you do not get 5K, I will read your terms of release and you will be released from the courtroom to go on to your life. Do you accept the terms?
I accept.
Let's play.
The fifth, you
Gag,
get
please
jailed
give him the
immediately.
award that we gave him.
CHAZ, your time on the lockdown, certified boys, and dealing with the mess that has been BQU has been a sight to see and has been actually admirable, to say the least. You have put up with a lot, and your patience is a virtue that I do not have, and I wish to possess at one day. And for the end, you are very protective of your name and your brand and your boys, no matter what side of the aisle they may play on. And for that, I would like to give you the House Father Award.
Thank you.
You are a nurturer by nature, and a provider, and a protector. And so on today, you will be named and dubbed the House Father of the Year. Okay?
Thank you.
Do you have anything you want to say about your award?
I'm happy y'all know I don't play by my boys. And that I don't play by my brand. That's really the biggest thing. It's like just making sure my boys is respected, making sure they getting the light in their platforms is expanded, and that people really see that, like, a lot of networks don't push their gay boys. I mean, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, they don't push us. So it was just really big for me to make something where I can push people like us out. So
Yes, and thank you for giving for our community, a platform in which to
F1's
stand
in the
and to
chat.
be visible.
yeah, that was the biggest thing. So I appreciate y'all for seeing that.
Ari, do you have any questions for Chaz, the CEO of Certified Boys and 50% owner of Gotti TV?
Yeah, the real mother, not the other one. However, I don't really have no questions. I just want to say, tucks hair behind the ear, love me some you. Because them recaps you was doing when you kept looking behind you and make sure nobody was coming out of the house and looking behind you, dropping a little tea. Yeah, I ate that. I live for that. Like, that was tea. Yeah. So everybody think that it's really Sir that was being the most messy over the lockdown, but really it was Chaz. Because Chaz is gonna be messy, start something, and come back and give us a whole rundown of what happened because he wouldn't have started some mess. Mm-hmm.
Because it was stuff y'all wasn't seeing. I was like, hold on, let me build it.
Absolutely. Anybody in the public, a public juror, would you like to come up and ask the CEO of Certified Boys a question? You would have to send a money gun to do
Make
so.
sure you send the money
In the
gun.
meantime, I have a line of questioning for you coming straightly from your supporters and your fans. If you plead the fifth to any question, you will be locked down and you would have to be on the hook for 5K, which is a diamond gun.
Okay.
How is your mental state after dealing with the whole lockdown experience?
I guess because it's not my first, my first little rodeo. It really don't be bothering me. I guess it's more so of like seeing all my boys being clipped as much as they've been getting clipped. That's new, and like just being able to like ignore the comments because they be attacking my babies, and I don't like that. So other than that, my mental is fine. Just like being mentally there for them because I think it's something that's new for them. I've been around for a while, so I'm used to like the hate. But like I don't like when they get a bunch of hate for stuff that don't got nothing to do with them.
Okay, thank you so much for that answer. Do you have an anger problem?
No, who said that?
These are questions. They just want to know yes or no.
No.
Okay, thank you.
I can
Go
get
ahead.
angry though.
My
Excuse
question is,
me?
I
with
can
all
get
the
angry. Yeah, but I'm not. I don't have an anchor problem. I just feel like I might
Thank
get.
you for being honest. Thank you so much. Gag?
My question is, with all the personalities that you have around you and all of them may be inebriated, how do you keep such a cool, calm, collective spirit about yourself? And with all the negativity that comes from the outside looking in, because they did say they were not going to watch your show was going to be a flop. You're now booked for season 2, and now you're doing numbers online on TikTok. How do you feel, and how are you able to keep your calm and your cool as such a
Mm,
homeostasis?
I smoke.
You
You
smoke
smoke.
what?
Huh?
Excuse me, you telling me you smoke what?
I smoke numbers. Like my boys do numbers. They're smoking bitches every day.
Oh, okay. Smoking up. Okay, numbers. Okay, continue.
That's it. Like how people be like numbers don't lie. Go look at certified boys season 1 numbers, and then you know I guess that's what get me. Like them seeing their numbers do good, seeing them go viral, seeing them getting booked, like seeing all that for my boys. That's what keep me content. Now I can see if they wasn't getting booked and they was flopping, then I probably would have a problem.
Oh, okay. So you're saying
What
the
happened?
numbers that the boys are generating is what gets you high and what keeps you high off the numbers. So are you dealing with any other substance but numbers?
Mm.
Okay, no, we're gonna go ahead and give you a drug test.
Another question. How did the lockdown come about? Oh, we did get a money gun. Somebody wanted to ask a question. I was not looking at the screen.
Okay, Scooty will come up. Answer the question. How did the lockdown come about? Because the people is saying that there's a lot of different narratives. Clarify for the people. Thank you so much.
Metro Day actually came up with the idea. We went out to eat because he wanted to have a conversation with me about me and JB's, because y'all know JB's been my friend for a long time. He wanted to talk about that, and as we were talking about that, he ended up, sliding in there. He was like, "Hey, you got all this stuff. You can't get your money back. Why we don't just, why we don't just do this?" And I feel like it was a really good idea, like to have the two. Well, they were supposed to be brother shows, but to have the two brother shows like collabing with each other, I just thought it was a really smart idea. So Metro Z came up with that most definitely.
Scooty, thank you so much for your contribution. You can go ahead and give your line of questioning.
Hi, Chaz.
Hey,
So Michi, can you grant me 3 questions?
Go ahead.
Okay, so my
You know
first,
why I'm going to grant you 3 questions? Because you take all the PR, you're the representative, and you take a lot of the bullets. No shade. Also, I'm also going to pay for all of your hospital bills because I know there's a lot of bullets and daggers in your back instead of Chaz. So I'm going to go ahead and grant you 3 questions, and I'm also going to cover all your medical bills because I know your knees, your heart, and your soul, and your back, and your elbows are scraped up because they've been dragging you, girl, when they should be dragging. Chaz, thank you so much for your contribution. You can ask your 3 questions.
thank you. I'm glad somebody sees that. Okay. So Chaz, who's your most book baddie?
currently, Montana.
Montana is your most book baddie. Period. And what was your experience like seeing this project that we came up with on a 2-day promo run become such a hit and successful?
But my biggest thing was I probably would, like, if it was solely mine, I probably would take a little bit more of the credibility. But I'm really just happy for Metro Day. I feel like a lot of people play with him. I feel like a lot of people play with his platform. I feel like a lot of people play with his creativity. So like I give it all to Metro. Like I'm just happy to see somebody I care about doing good and getting stuff that they deserve. So,
Yes, I totally agree. He was such a team player, and he definitely was putting everybody before himself, as he always does.
yeah.
Absolutely. Any more questions, Scooty?
And my last question would be, can you give anybody any details on Lockdown Part 2?
Yes, me and Metro Zay and John were talking. We will be having we're gonna make another announcement. What I can say is I
Wait,
hope
hold on. Scooty, did you hear that? Don't get up on his internet and say anything other than what he's saying right now, and that's on my mother. Go ahead, Chaz.
Chaz actually paid for me a PR class. I'll be licensed in 2 months. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it, you
Thank you
guys.
so much. Go
So
ahead.
Me and Metro Zay and John actually was just talking. So y'all will see an announcement shortly, but it will be a part two. Y'all probably are gonna miss some of the boys from this one because all of the boys from this one are not coming back.
All of them?
All of them are not coming back.
Okay, so you're going to do a full 20-person cast, or is it 10?
I think we're gonna stick to the number that we had. It's gonna be around like 14 or 15. I might let some of the ones that came from this particular lockdown, like intermix. I might let them like come in like for a day with them or so. But from the way that me and Metro and John was talking, I think we're just gonna do new boys.
Okay, will it be in
You
Houston?
sure you want to do that? Because if it's not broke, don't fix. Because remember what happened to BQU 1 and 2? They switched things up and it did not go well.
Not in a sense of like where we're firing the core people, but like still trying to bestow the platform for other people and other streamers and stuff. It won't be like no, just random person off the street, but like it's supposed to be streaming. It's supposed to be a lockdown. It's supposed to be something that's beneficial, just so that it makes sense. So it
Okay,
might
and
Well,
be
if,
I'm happy you
if the
said it,
new
Gag, because
formula
that
don't
I
work,
was
you go
finna say
back
the
to the
same
original.
thing.
yeah.
Uh
But
huh.
and gag, it might end up being people from y'all know Metro's ain't finna have a show, so it might be people that's coming from his show. It might be people that's coming from the next season of Certified Boys.
Thank you
Oh,
so
I
much
do
for
have
that.
another question. As it pertains to Butch Queen University, there has been a lot said. There has been a lot of motion, a commotion going on. There has been things said about the name moving, maybe to different networks or across different platforms. We know that Gotti TV owns Butch Queen University, but someone else is a CEO of that network. Will you be taking full control of Butch Queen University and keeping it in house, or will you just cut ties with it altogether and let the show go where it may?
Um, can I be like real? Like, can I be like real honest and blunt?
This is the place to
Yes.
be.
Okay, put F1s in the chat. Real life, y'all, I don't give a fuck. Girl, if Tay want to take her show and she want to go somewhere else and she feel like somebody else is going to believe in her motherfucking horrible business partner ass bitch, if she feel like if anybody's going to give her the control that I give her and believe in the boys to put them on a platform to not make them fight, please.
So can you clarify? Is because my people on the back end, they have done their research, and there are two trademarks for Butch Queen University. Can we clarify Mother Platty's stake in Butch Queen University as it pertains
Yes,
to the business, or no?
BTU is Clevy, y'all. Like that's her stuff. As far as when it was coming down with the LLCs and everything, Tay didn't know how to do it. Like it was new. It was new to him, so it was understandable. Like why would you just know how to go do that? So to protect him, we did one before, like when we were already in negotiation with him, because there's another network. I'm not gonna give them no light. There's another network, y'all, and Studio tell y'all, they literally every time I drop something with a particular type of name, they'll try to go steal it. So I just wanted him to be protected because I didn't want nobody to take nothing from him that was his. So we're not taking nothing from Tad. Like that's still his show. We were just trying to make sure people weren't going to be able to steal the name because those LLCs and those copyrights, that's it's serious. Like if you don't do it, anybody can go use your stuff. Nobody can use Certified Boys. Nobody can use Gotti TV. Or
So
I
you're
can
saying that you guys helped him do the Butch Queen University LLC?
Yeah, so y'all see two because
Yes.
we were protecting him from the front line. But y'all see it's another one that actually is registered under him. So he just got to continue to fill out the paperwork and do the things that they require him to do, and he'll be able to fully retain everything from it. Now, the point that he don't, then, but yeah, that's all it was. That's why y'all see two though.
Okay.
Because I
Have
did
you?
look up the LLC and I saw that it was under GGTV. And it's not currently registered because they said they need more clarity from you all. So I
Yeah.
was wondering when you all would be taking care of that.
It's really for Tay. We don't want to own something of somebody else's. Y'all know, like we don't want to own something that's not. That's up to him to do. Now, I don't know if he's gonna be able to do it, or if he give a fuck about doing it for real. But it'll be smart to make sure that you have ownership of something that's yours.
Okay,
Okay.
I hear you
I would
saying that
like
it's.
to
Go ahead.
I would like to go ahead and say that because you don't really give a fuck of whether BQU stays or not, in order, my personal opinion, I would just cut ties and I would just gift it back to him. That way it can be a clean wash and you can move on with your life and your company.
Yeah, but long as he do the things that he needs to do as far as like a CEO, I would hope that he do submit that paperwork and stuff because you really do have to stay on top of stuff like that.
And we know that he doesn't stay on top of anything pertaining to his business. It has been reviewed by this court that she is not a businesswoman. I have a question also. I hear you saying that it is his and he has to do all of this work, but you guys did use the Butch Queen University name. Can you tell me the stock that the Gotti TV has within the Butch Queen University
We own it as far as television production. Nobody else can produce Between University.
on TV?
Yeah, on TV. They could do a stream or
So are we
sorry.
expecting to see a stream of the lockdown? Okay. Are you pleading the fifth or are you want to get locked up or what?
No.
Should we?
Yes, you'll be the lockdown actually is about to start getting edited immediately because Metro wants to drop it pretty fast. The thing about the lockdown that people don't know is the lockdown is gonna be a series. It's not gonna be like seasons. It's just gonna be each city that we go to. So each particular stream of lockdown will get like 3 or 4 episodes.
Okay, what is the next city?
We're currently deliberating on DC, but around the time frame that we're considering doing it, it might be Miami.
Have you spoken to Mother Platty since her rant on TikTok the other day?
No, I have not.
Okay. Which house was your favorite out of the 4 houses that y'all went to? Every single day had a new house. Which one was your favorite architecturally?
The first one.
The first one, the one
Yeah,
that y'all got kicked out of because the people
yeah.
was taking screenshots of the house and going to Google search and putting it in there and getting an address and coming back. That's why Kid Ken is under investigation right now. Part of his party, the Gross Girls, they're going to be investigated for that. Are you
Not
seeking any
that was
legal?
Ken Glocks, not Kid Ken.
Okay,
Wait, I
Glock.
was gonna say, wait, what did Ken do? Because I was gonna go with it.
I don't know. That's why he's under investigation. But the people said they got their address because they were taking screenshots from the boys live and going in Google and putting it in, and it told them where the apartment was. When they put the apartment, they put the pictures up there. They went to Zillow. They did they due deals, and that's how Nuni K got the address. And he rounded his girls up to tap on your door.
Mind you,
Well, what I
yeah,
heard
because
was
you know that I
somebody that had somebody location didn't turn their
Mm.
location off, and that's how they got
Because
the
Tez was there,
address.
right?
who?
Tez.
Yeah, he was there. I don't know who he came with. I don't even know how he got there
And that's
first.
another thing. Y'all girls with y'all locations, this is another thing. I want to bring up security issues on when you take this on the road, you do need security. No shade. It needs to be a little bit tight because the boys
Mitchie,
were.
what I will say is I did not expect this
Yeah,
to
we didn't
flop at
expect this type
all.
of. We
But
didn't.
I know, but
on the
emergencies
other
do
side of
happen.
that, I didn't expect it to be what it was. Like bitch, y'all like TikTok
Well, let
loved
me be real, Michi, because
the
I know
lockdown.
Nard is signed to Gotti TV. I would have never expected Nard to come pull up to Gotti TV to fight anybody, especially with one of my sets, seeing as his show is supposed to be produced on this network. I don't know if it's gonna be produced over here no more after what he just did.
So
But
Nard does have an active contract with
a
Gotti
very
TV
active contract that he have signed. I'm probably gonna end up withdrawing it sooner or later. But
because he did show up and did not fade anybody behind his boyfriend. I thought that was very suspicious. Nard will be in here for questioning
I think
if he
that's
has
probably
time.
why he didn't fight though, because he do have a contract with Gotti TV and his show is supposed to be gearing up soon. But with the you know, when you do business, you do have to be like very, 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 very careful with things. Like Ken Glocks that's Montana child, so I would have never expected Ken to come somewhere where I spent my money to fight. But that's you live and you learn with like some of these people, but some of these
Yeah,
people are people that would never come to my space again.
and then to add that, like these are TV people that if y'all wanted to do this so bad, like on a contractual wise, we could have worked something out if everybody agreed. We just could have signed contracts, came in there, came in the backyard. You know, it could have been there, like but I don't know. I told them how I feel in person. I don't know if y'all got that clip, but I went up to them at the club and just expressed to them how I feel because these is people that I feel like would have had more respect for me and CHAZ than what we're trying to build in real life. This is not no internet stuff.
All right. So it is hereby determined that this court will give you a a sponsorship. Actually, Gotti TV will be paying for that. Actually, I take that back. For your security detail, you cannot use Noop's people. Alvo is not coming. Noop is going to have to pay Gotti TV so he can get his own security if he decides to do that. No shade, because Alvo was also a cast member. We are going to ask that you have security on any set that Gotti TV is producing for the people. No shade. The people want to know, are you in a relationship?
Who?
You.
No, I'm not.
Gotti is here too, y'all. Gotti's here.
Gotti is here. We are going to bring Gotti up. He is a major priority right now. We're going to bring him up, but let me finish with his other half. No shade. Is he actually your other half? The people are saying that you and Gotti are in a relationship because you guys split 50-50 the business ventures of Gotti TV. Can you clarify?
That's my dad. I love my dad.
Oh, that's your gay father.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Okay, thank you so much.
I do everything with him, and we're with each other a lot, so I can get that. But like, no, that's my dad.
But no shade. We also know in the ballroom community, people make people their sons too. Okay, do that one. No shade. So you're going to clarify that you have no business dealings in the bed.
Yeah, no, we never even had no type of interaction like that.
Okay, no shade. That people said that he got candles in his house. Are you on the footage doing anything crazy?
Gotti like can type bitches.
Okay, that is also on the docket because we want to know, is he hitting for free or does he have to pay? Gotti, bring your ass up on the panel. No shade. CHAZ, it's going to be a court mandate. It's hereby determined by this court that you are going to have to come more from the back end. It's too much on Scooty. You're going to have to come up on the front end. We do see you trying. Thank you so much, but we want to see you a little bit more often. No shade. We're going to also give you community service and public speaking classes to help for that, to alleviate some of that stress and anxiety. No shade. We also want to give you a pendant for community service, giving the boys a platform and a chance to show the world who they are. Maybe you could tell your business partner, because he's not going to get it from me because he don't understand what I'm saying. But maybe you could tell your PR representative that we need that money for him to be released. No shade.
Once again, Gotti is here.
Gotti is not in the queue. Gotti is in the queue. Thank you so much.
All right.
We are going to thank you so much, CHAZ, for your time. Gotti TV is now on the docket.